Okay, but I will not see plants today because we don't have enough time.
Okay.
Maybe you can send me the picture and I can show it to your friends later, okay?
Okay.
Oh yes, Adito, yes, I said I would say something about the onion, okay? But just leave it till the end of the session. But can you guys hear me well?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So chapter 3 was about adaptation, if you guys still remember that. And we had 2 types of adaptation. Can you guys remember?
Yes.
Yes.
Behavioral and
Physical adaptation.
Yes, we had physical adaptation and behavioral adaptation. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
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 Okay. So we'll just go quickly on this. I'm sorry for this. We'll go quickly through the revision sheet. Okay, guys?
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's start with question number 1. Here we have matching. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys, give me a minute. There's something wrong with the screen. Okay, guys, can you still see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's start with the first question.
Okay.
Let me just hide this one for you. Okay, can you guys see now the screen?
Yes.
Okay. So let's start with this. It's matching. Okay, I will write the letters on the left. Number 1, of course, guys, you can raise your hands now. Can you guys raise your hands? Just wait, because I can see the people raising their hands. Okay, we're having Muhammad in the first.
Hello?
Yes, Muhammad. So can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you well, and I can see the question and the sheet.
Read it for you. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Okay, Muhammad, I will read the question for you. So this is matching. So we'll read column B first, so you guys know all the terms you're having. So we have adaptation, hibernation, basic needs, learned behavior, fossil, instinct, migration, and extinction. Fossil is actually in lesson 3, but you guys will not learn about fossils this term.
Fossil means bones.
Yes?
Fossil mean bones of dinosaurs and living organisms from a million years.
Exactly, yes, this is fossil. We'll talk about them a little bit at the end of the session too. So let's start with number 1, an inherited behavior that helps an animal meet its needs.
Learned behaviors?
It's inherited. Read the sentence. Muhammad.
Oh, okay.
Muhammad. Yes?
Okay. And inherited behaviors that helps an animal meet its needs.
Yes, what do you think it's going to be? So you have all of the column B, you have to pick one answer. So do you think an inherited trait is something we learn or we're just born with it?
Learned.
We learn inherited traits or inherited behavior?
No, inherited behavior, we were born with it.
Yes. So what do you think?
Adaptation. Hello?
Muhammad, I'm sorry we will skip you this time. Just try to focus. Romani, can you answer this one?
Of course. It's adaptation.
Is it adaptation too? Guys, read all of the columns.
I think it's basic needs.
Going to be F.
Okay.
Don't you think it's going to be F for Mania and Muhammad? Instinct? Yes.
Yes.
So instinct is something that we are born with. We know we are going to do it. No one taught or teach it to us. We are born with this behavior, like sleeping, eating, and the other things. Okay. So guys, don't please get confused at this point. Okay. Number 2. I will answer number 2. Evidence of a plant. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So
Fossil.
guys, can you hear me well?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have any background noise with me?
No.
You don't hear any background noise?
I think no.
Yes. You can hear
I
some,
hear,
right?
but
Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, evidence of a plant or an animal that's lived a long time ago. Evidence
Fossil.
means that it was there, like maybe we did not see it, like dinosaurs, for example, but we still have an evidence that it's there. That's what we call fossil. So it's gonna be E. Okay, guys. Okay. Yes, we watch a video at the end about fossils. So we did F and we did E. Now let's move to Jana. Jana, would you like to answer number 3?
yes.
Sorry, not number 3. We'll answer number 4.
Okay.
If you like, you can guess number 3. Would you like to guess number 3? I will read it for you.
Okay.
Okay, it's a dormant, inactive state in which normal body activities slow. What do you think this is? Like it's a state. Okay, yes?
Extension.
No. Read the sentence. It's a little bit difficult because it contains like, big words like dormant and inactive. It means like you're still alive, but you're kind of in a sleep-like state. What do you think it's going to be?
Hibernate.
Hibernation, yes, exactly, yes. Thank you, Jana. So dormant, guys, is actually for most of the plants. When a plant or a seed stays dormant, it means it's inactive, like it's not going to grow until the conditions are right. That's what we mean by dormant, okay? Some plants also, like some trees, when it's really cold, sometimes they go into this dormant state. Because hibernation, we have always said that it's something with animals only, actually some plants do the same thing, and they lose all their leaves in the winter. Do you know that? The deciduous trees, they lose all of their leaves in autumn, so in winter they can keep all the energy, so they will not waste a lot of energy in making photosynthesis, and there's no enough sunlight aslan. Okay, so a dormant inactive state in which normal body activities slow down, so they still do the body activity, they're still breathing, they're still all their body organs are working, but they are like in a sleep state. So that's what we call hibernation. Thank you so much, Jenna. Okay, let's move to Abdulrahman Karim. You're next.
Miss, can I answer number 5?
Well, I'm moving in order, guys, okay? Yalla, Abdulrahman. Number 4.
Letter H.
Yes, let me read it for you first.
4 or
What
5?
happens when all members of a species die out?
H.
Yes, extinction. Yes, that's right. It means they all, got extinct, like dinosaurs. They are not there anymore. Thank you so much. Now let's move to. Okay. We have. Tahir, you're next. Tahir, you're next.
Yes.
Yes. A body part or a behavior, okay, that helps something live. What do you think this is? A body part or behavior that helps something live.
Learned behaviors.
Okay, so here he said behavior and body parts. And you said learned behavior. So now it's only about behaviors. But here he mentioned two things. It could be body parts or a behavior. So what do you think this word is? Like what word from column B actually gathers those two things?
Migration.
Tahir, what's wrong with you? Guys, what's wrong with you today?
Adaptation.
Yes, it's gonna be adaptation. A. Guys, don't you remember this lesson?
Yes.
Yes, we learned that adaptation has two types, physical adaptation and behavioral adaptation, if you guys still remember that. Okay? Yes, and adaptation could be two things. Could be body parts or a behavior. Okay? So when I say behavior or body parts, two options, that means it's an adaptation. But when I say like in number 1, it says an inherited behavior. So in this case, you just mentioned a behavior, so I cannot see adaptation now because adaptation is actually a general word that means both body parts and behaviors. So in this case, I have to check for behavior things. So we had two types of behaviors. We had instinct, which is behaviors we do without learning, and learned behavior, which we learn as we grow up, or we develop as we grow up, okay?
Okay.
Let's move down a little bit through the questions. Okay, now we have number 6. Let me pick someone. Okay, so we have Farah. Farah, you're next, number 6.
Yes.
Yes.
Animals moving as a group from one region to another and back. Migration.
Yes. Migration, yes, that's right. So moving from one place to another because maybe the lack of food, water, the weather is getting colder, it's something we call migration. Tahir, can you now see that migration wasn't actually number 5? Can you see that, Tahir? Try to focus next time. I will ask you again. Muaz, you're next.
Yes.
And then Lion, and then Reed. Okay? So we have Muaz, Lion, and Reed. Okay, Muaz. Number 7, food, water, air, and shelter. What do you think we call those?
Basic needs.
Basic needs. Yes, exactly. Needs for all living things. Basic needs. See. Number 8, Lion, your turn.
Yes.
Yes.
Number 8, behaviors that
Yes, you can
were
read.
taught to an animal and help it meets its needs.
Yes.
This is learned behaviors.
Yes. It's gonna be learned behavior. Yes. This is an easy one. Well done, yeah, Lion. Yes. Okay, guys. So just let me. Can you guys see the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So again, we learned basic needs. What do we mean? Sorry about that. Let me erase it. Okay. Basic needs. Okay. What do you mean by basic needs again? It's everything living things need to live, from
Food, shelter, and water.
water, air, also shelter, a place to sleep or to stay safe in. Okay. In order to meet all these needs, In order to meet all these needs, these animals need to adapt, okay? And that's what moves us to the next part, which is adaptation. Okay. We had how many types, guys? We had 2. Exactly, yes. 2. Okay. We had
Physical adaptation
yes, physical, which is in the shape.
and behavioral adaptation.
And behavioral adaptation. Okay. In the physical, we had 2 types, 2 examples. We had, can you guys still see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, we had instinct.
Yeah.
And learned behavior. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The instinct, guys, was something that we do without learning. Can you remember that?
Yes.
Give me examples, please.
May I give you an example, Ms. Noha?
Yes, you can give me one example, Queenie.
Eating.
Okay, eating. Who else can give me example? You don't have to read.
Miss, I
I
know.
can say.
Yes,
I have
Mohammed.
an
Miss, can I say one?
Yes,
Physical or
we're talking
Miss, can
about
I say one?
yes.
So
Talking about the instinct.
for Miss,
So Queenie said eating. What else? Huh?
Miss crying.
sleeping.
Crying. Yes, exactly.
Drinking water from a bottle.
Drinking water. Yes.
Sleeping, Miss.
Yes.
Sleeping.
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 Miss, I said it, yeah, Miss.
Sleeping.
Well, guys, yes. That's
I said
enough.
sleeping.
That's enough. Well done, guys. Okay, so those are called instincts we do without learning, and we said that some of these instincts will develop later, like cats learning how to hunt from their parents, but they do not learn how to hunt. They just learn hunting skills that improves their hunting. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, the learned behavior is the second example or the second type of, I'm sorry guys, I did this wrong way. Give me a minute. We were talking here, behavioral.
Who are you? Walking.
Okay, and in here we put the physical one. Okay guys, I'm sorry about this mistake. Okay, that's bad. Give me a minute. Let me fix this problem. Okay, so in the behavior, guys, we learned about instinct and learned. In the physical, we had also 2 examples or 2 types to learn. Can you guys remember them? Huh. We had camouflage. Do you guys remember now?
Yes.
Yes, and the other type was?
Mimicry.
Yes, mimicry. Well done. Yes, mimicry. Well done. Okay, camouflage is to blend in with the environment, to be invisible in the environment, to have certain colors or patterns on your skin that will help you to blend in, like having white fur, for example, if you're living between the snow, so we can camouflage with the snow. And we said both prey and predators need to camouflage. Why would a predator need to camouflage? Can someone remind me, please?
May I say this answer? May I answer this?
Okay.
To hide from predators.
Yes, that's for the prey. I was saying the predator. Why would a predator need to camouflage?
To find a prey.
Exactly, to make it easy for them to find the prey. Then we learned about mimicry, and mimicry is how to mimic to look like another dangerous organism. Okay, like for example, looking like a poisonous species for snakes. If you guys remember this from the session, go please.
Yes.
Check the older sessions if you want. Okay, guys, so I wanted to just make a quick reminder for you. Now let's go back to the revision sheet. Okay, we're back now. Now we have some choices. Can you guys see my screen well?
Yes.
Yes, now we have Liane. Is it Liane's time or Reem?
It's my turn. I'm Reem.
Okay, Reem, so it's your turn. Number 9, which basic need do plants meet by themselves if they have sunlight? Something the plants will do themselves if they just, need it, and if they have sunlight. Is it air, food, shelter, or water? What do you think?
Food.
Yes, food, that's right. Well done. Okay, now let's move to this one. Number 10, we have Jumana, you're next. Jumana,
Yes.
you're next.
Yes.
Yes, Jumana. I will read the question for you. Number 10, which is an example of a learned behavior? Breathing, eating, reading, sleeping.
Reading.
Reading, yes. Well done. Number 10, 11, I'm sorry. Do we have Aysel with us? Aysel? Okay, Hamza Al-Foui. Hamza, are you with us?
Yes.
Yes, Hamza. Would you like to try to answer number 11 with me?
Okay.
Okay, which organism has fossils that show it has changed little over time? Changed, okay? Camel, fawn, dinosaur, turtle. What do you think? Something that maybe changed over time, so it's not totally extinct. It's still there.
Dinosaur.
Yes? Well, dinosaurs, they do have fossils, but they are not there anymore.
So it's not dinosaurs.
Now, maybe it is dinosaurs. They have changed over time. Do you think that?
No.
Okay, we'll leave this question, okay?
I think
We'll leave it now. You can go into number 12. Hamza, leave number 11 now.
I know the answer.
Okay, guys, just leave them and go to number 12.
Why?
A woodchuck has just came into hibernation, which is most likely to sleep till summer.
Okay, guys, are you with me now?
Yes,
Number
yes.
12, Hamza will do number 12. A woodchuck has just gone into hibernation, which is most likely to happen. It sleeps all summer, its body temperature goes up, its body temperature goes down, it stops breathing. You need to think clearly about this one.
Body temperature goes up.
Well, goes down. Okay, because we need, but thank you for getting close to the answer. Thank you so much, Hamza. So what happens in hibernation is that in order to stay warm, like we need a lot of energy, right? To stay warm. That's why we eat a lot in the winter in order to maintain our body temperature. But since those animals don't have enough food, guys, let me please finish.
Miss Noha.
Yes?
Miss Noha, can you let in Farida?
Farida's in the waiting room.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see her. I'm so sorry. We have Muhammad and Farid also. I don't know why it's not showing everyone to me. Okay, I will disable the waiting room, but just I'm not really into this, guys, because some people just get into the sessions and start drawing things on the screen. Okay, so again,
Miss Noah, I'm sorry that I joined very late. My internet was so bad.
it's okay, Faid. So guys, again, in order to keep our body temperature warm, we need a lot of energy, okay? And since we don't have, or I'm sorry, the animal don't have enough food to get this energy, so he needs to get his body temperature to go down in order to keep himself alive and also, you know, use less energy, okay? Okay?
Okay.
Okay, number 13. Well, we have 10 minutes left. Number 13, which organism is not extinct? Okay, we have auk, ginkgo, saber-toothed cat, or woolly mammoth. Can you guys think? Guess about that?
Miss, can you repeat the question? Oh,
Okay, which organism is not extinct? I want you guys to answer this question next time, okay? Which is not extinct? Auk, ginkgo, or saber-toothed cat, or woolly mammoth? Which is not extinct?
I know. I think I know. Ginkgo.
Okay, guys, next time, okay? Next time.
With number 11 is camel.
Number 11 would be camel. Okay, we'll take this next time. Number 14 now. Horses' teeth are adapted for which activity?
Miss, can I answer?
Yeah?
grass.
Yeah?
Chewing grass. Chewing grass.
I can't hear you, Muhammad. What are you saying?
Chewing grass.
Yes, but you have to raise your hand, ya Muhammad, okay? Do not answer like this next time. So horses' teeth are adapted for which activity? It's eating or chewing grass. Yes, well done, yeah. Muhammad, thank you so much. Okay. Okay, now let's move to, let me pick someone else. Do we have Wahba with us? Wahba?
Yes.
Yes, Wahba. Yes, would you like to answer number 15 with me?
Okay.
Okay, so let's read it carefully and then answer. So it says, David watches the birds that come in his background feeder. In the winter, there are few birds. In the spring, David makes a chart which birds arrive first, to see which bird arrives first. Why might some bird species arrive at David's background feeder sooner than others? What do you think? Okay, because the early birds have longer distance to travel, or the early birds have shorter distance to travel, or the late birds didn't know what season it was, or the late birds got lost on the way back.
B.
Yeah, the early birds have shorter distance to travel. Well done, sweetie. Now let's move to the next, number 16. Okay, let me beg Bilal. Do we have Bilal with us?
Miss, you forgot.
Yes, I forgot what, sweetie.
Miss, you forgot number 11.
No, I said we'll answer it next time.
Number 11.
I didn't forget it. I said we'll answer it next time. Okay?
Okay.
Number 16. Let me pick
Okay.
Bilal. Do we have Bilal with us? Bilal?
Yes, Miss Noah.
Yes, Bilal. Wahba, are you with us today?
Yes.
Yes, why didn't you answer me before? Try to focus, ya Wahba, because I called you many times. Okay, Bilal, number 16 says, a tree falls and rots on the first floor. So decays, breaks down, The next year, new trees began to grow in that spot. What is this an example of? Okay. The dead tree growing again, people planting trees, pollution, or the cycle of life. What do you think? The cycle of life here, guys, is the same as life cycle, okay? Pilar, are you still with us?
Miss Noah, yes, Miss Noah,
Yes.
I can't understand the question.
Okay, I
I
will
can't
read it again for
understand the
you.
question.
Yes, a tree falls and rots, which means it breaks down, it's dead now. Okay?
Okay.
A new tree begins to grow in the same spot, in the same place. Yeah. What is this an example of? What do you think this is an example of? Will the dead tree grow again? Or people planting trees, or pollution, or the cycle of life?
F.
Yes, can you guess the answer? It's okay, you can guess the answer with me.
F. Miss, I'm saying F.
Okay, طب can we move to Wahba?
Yes.
Wahba?
Yes.
Wahba, would you like to guess the answer for this question?
Number 16.
Yes.
People planting trees.
Who's this? Who's
planting-
answering this one? This is not Wahba,
Tahir.
right? Was this Pilar?
No,
Not me.
Yes, who's me, guys? I don't know who's talking.
Tahir.
Okay, Tahir. Thank you so much. But next time, please try to raise your hand and wait for me to call you. Okay, guys, now I will take the absentees because we only have 3 minutes left. So whoever calls his name, please answer with yes, I'm here, okay?